Hello there. Don't be alarmed. We're just preparing your listening device for Scuba Radio, the world's first radio show devoted to diving. We do this, of course, by filling your radio with water. Don't worry, we're professionals. Thanks to me, you won't even get wet. You see, I've crammed every appendage of my body into the cracks and crevices of your radio, ensuring an airtight seal. By the way, don't touch your on-off knob. That's a very sensitive area. Anyway, I should remind you, we believe in the buddy system just like diving, so don't listen alone. Call your buddy and tell them that Scuba Radio is about to begin.
We're gonna start a new life under the sea.
So, am I gonna drown?
Of course not. Just stay calm and let the gentle currents relax your every muscle.
Under the sea, under the sea.
Did it just get warmer?
There'll be no accusations, just friendly crustaceans under the sea.
Where the hell are the sharks?
And now, here's your dive guide for Scuba Radio, Greg the Dive Master.
And welcome. This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving. I am Greg the Dive Master. CJ in the studio with me. We got Scuba Radio, Scuba Squad connected via the web. We're going to get to everybody in just a bit, but we're going to kick off the show a little different than normal because I think I have the dive god with me. Neil, are you with us? Come in.
I'm here, my friend. I'm here.
There he is. I wanted to bring the dive god on, Neil Watson, to kick off the show today because this week we lost a diving legend, Zale Perry, the one responsible for teaching Louis Bridges how to dive, the Sports Illustrated pinup model from back in the day. She did so much stuff and was a great lady, and she passed away this week. And so the dive industry has just been, especially on social media, just been all over the place. Sharing thoughts and prayers for her friends and family and just her impact on diving in general.
Tell me if this is wrong, Greg, but I think I read this week that she was the first female instructor.
I think she might have been, yeah. I mean, she had so many accolades. It was crazy. And, Neil, I know you kind of known her. You're kind of like the male East Coast version of Zale from back in the day. And I mean that in a as a compliment. Wouldn't you agree?
No, it is. It is. No, I knew Zale well. I mean, she was West Coast, I was East Coast, and we never worked that much together, but we spent a lot of time together at shows and having a drink or two. And she was truly America's first lady of diving. I mean, like you were mentioning, she did the Sea Hunt episodes with Lloyd Bridges. She broke the women's scuba depth record. Didn't break it because there wasn't one, but she set it back in 1954. She did like 209 feet. Testing, it wasn't to do a record. She was testing a new double hose regulator, mouthpiece or something.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She did all this stuff before we knew better, just like you.
And just, I mean, she was just physically a little petite, gorgeous lady.
Yeah.
And in life, just bigger than life. I mean, I was in awe of her. And it takes a lot to impress me with anybody in the industry, obviously. But now for years she's been the DEMA's ambassador to the Hall of Fame, Divers Hall of Fame, and actually I was honored to be asked to kind of, I don't want to say replace Zale because nobody can replace Zale.
Right.
Maybe more fill in for Zale in her absence.
Mm-hmm.
But it's quite an honor. I'll be taking over that position at DEMA this year. But I mean, she was 93 years old, and was active into her 90s. I mean, she was at DEMA doing her thing at 90, and just a humble, amazing lady. And I thought I had some stories about the old days. But I mean, she can blow me away. Like I say, she set that record when I was 14 years old. Right. And I'm 85. So
yeah, well, she amazing lady. Like you said, she was in Sea Hunt. I mean, I think it may even have been the first Sports Illustrated swimsuit model or something. I mean, I have that picture of her from back in the day. But she, the thing is, especially later in life, she was so gracious and so approachable at the DEMA shows or any other event she'd come out. She was like a promotional machine for scuba diving, and never stopped, and was always encouraging. One of the days, looking back at my brief stint in the industry, going on 30 years there, Neil, was probably about 15, 20 years ago. I felt I had made it. It was she saw me in the hallway and say, "Hey, mermaid boy, come over here." And I was like, "Wow, she knows me." No, she was such a gracious lady, willing to share her time, and she's going to be sorely missed for sure. But I just wanted to start the show off and kind of mention that to everybody who wasn't already aware of her passing. But her impact will be recognized for years to come. And she's done so much. So there it is. Our hearts are a little heavy in that regard this week, but we move on to more upbeat stuff, and carry that torch accordingly. Like you said, you're going to be the Diving Hall of Fame ambassador at DEMA this year, which happens to be the 50-year anniversary of DEMA in New Orleans. So it's quite a thing to kind of take over that position. And for the 50-year anniversary, that's kind of cool, isn't it, Neil?
Yeah, that's an honor. Like last year was my 20th anniversary into the induction into the DEMA Diving Hall of Fame, the Reach Out Award. So,
yeah.
It's gonna be an exciting year, and New Orleans is always fun, and I'm really looking forward to it. Like I say, that's a big legend to try to fill the shoes of, but
Well, they'd be fins in this case.
They'll be fins, yeah.
But that's fine. If anybody can do it, it's the dive god. He has that base covered pretty well. But matter of fact, we're going to be celebrating a little personal birthday of the dive god here in a couple weeks. I can't wait to hang with you out on the water there in the Caribbean. We're going to stop off, I believe, around Bimini at some point and have some fun. You're looking forward to that, I think, right?
Oh, you bet, man. I'm counting the days, counting the minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll do a day in Nassau, and then we go like south of Bimini, to Ocean Reef, and that's going to be some fun.
Yep.
And
looking forward to that.
A neat group of people going, and so there'll be some great stories to tell, I'm sure, after this.
Well, there's no doubt.
There always are.
Well, and a little teaser for that trip. Shark Week kicks off tomorrow on Discovery Channel. Matter of fact, we got Liz Parkinson scheduled to be on the show today to talk about her participation. But I know a couple of the specials that are going to show this week on Discovery Channel were done in Bimini, right?
The first show tomorrow night at 8:00, K-pop Shark Heroes, was filmed with our operation in Bimini, and with the guy from Hangover,
right? Kim Jong. Yes, and the voice. I love that. Whatever. No.
Yeah,
the
girl,
the mass singer, I guess.
Riami, the girl, and whatever. And I wasn't on island for the filming, but I talked to Neil Jr. and the crew, and they said that guy Kim Jong was funnier, or as funny off camera as on camera.
Yeah.
And they were just great talent to work with, and because of non-disclosure, you can't go into a lot of specific details, but there should be some really good footage. I think we got in the hammerheads, the bull sharks, and the Caribbean reef sharks.
Nice.
And it's I think it's going to be a very entertaining show.
I have no doubt.
Certainly a nice showcase for Bimini. Everybody can kind of get to see what we have to offer over there.
Well, they keep going back to Bimini for Shark Week every year, and that's not by coincidence. It's by design and what they have over there. So, Neil, good stuff, buddy. Thanks for the update, and we'll talk to you again real soon, okay?
Talk to you and see you soon.
Yeah, see ya. We're going to be on a trip together in a couple weeks. All right, more coming up as we delve into Shark Week next. Stay close.
This is the Worldwide Scuba Radio Network.
Come as a guest, leave as a friend. It's a philosophy that comes from the top down at Explorer Ventures liveaboards. It doesn't matter if you're traveling solo, with a buddy, or group. Explorer Ventures does the liveaboard dive experience right. For proof, know Explorer Ventures has one of the best repeat customer stats in the dive industry. They're also the official liveaboard company of Scuba Radio. You've likely heard us talk about Explorer Ventures Scuba Radio scuba cruise trips many times, and we invite you to join us on the next one. However, whether we're on board with you or not, I'll bet an Explorer Ventures liveaboard trip will be one of the best dive experiences you've ever had. It just doesn't get any better. Saba St. Kitts, Turks and Caicos, the Galapagos, Maldives, Indonesia, humpback whales, and the Silver Banks, new destinations and itineraries are being added all the time. Call one of their talented travel consultants to find the Explorer Ventures liveaboard experience that's just right for you. 1-800-322-3577. That's 1-800-322-3577. Or visit explorerventures.com. That's explorerventures.com.
Show off your good taste and wear your favorite radio show and podcast logo with official Scuba Radio merch.
Merch is short for merchandise.
No Thank you. Very helpful. We've got more than ever at ScubaRadio.com.
I like it. Sweet.
We're talking high-quality, sharp-looking Scuba Radio hats, shirts, hoodies, beach towels, blankets, board shorts, rash guards, pajama pants, coffee mugs, phone cases, magnets, umbrellas, wall clocks, tennis shoes, even flip-flops.
That's a mouthful.
It is a lot of Scuba Radio swag.
Big time. Lots of stuff. Speaking of which, tell them about the Scuba Radio stuff for women divers.
We didn't forget about the ladies. We've got women's leggings, crop top tees, and tons more stuff for women.
I rock my Scuba Radio merch all the time. Tons of compliments.
Flex yo riz.
What?
Represent the drip.
Just don't.
The biggest assortment of Scuba Radio merch ever. Get yours now at ScubaRadio.com.
Scuba Radio. Prepare to rig for dive!
Your surface interval is complete. You are now clear to dive with Scuba Radio.
Scuba Radio.
The world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Scuba Radio.
Dive, dive, dive.
Hi, I'm John from the Emerald Isle with a special limerick just for you.
It's an Irish costume, Gussie.
To some, he's a scuba newscaster. To his wife, he's a stud. Just ask her.
Sorry about the sound effects.
Oh, forget it, Irish. He has a dive show called Scuba Radio. One lucky son bitch, Greg, the dive master.
My wild Irish rose.
Yes, this is the world's first radio show devoted to diving. I am Greg the Dive Master, and I have a little Irish stuff going on there from my last trip to then. And I will tell you, man, the travel is starting to kick up big time for me. We're going to get into that because, you know, this show, a big portion of it is about me.
Nobody cares.
No, that's not true. That they do. They care. Okay, that's. I think they do. I think that's a lie. That's rumor and innuendo. People care. And thing is, I share tips on how to schedule my dive trip so you can learn from my mistakes. Because God knows I made a few over the years, just a few.
I thought you had that down by now.
You would think, but I still manage to step in it every now and then. We'll get into that a little bit later on because I kind of want to zero in on Shark Week that we were talking about there with the Dive God, because Liz Parkinson's going to join us here in just a bit. That opening special, that first special, 8 o'clock, I believe, on Discovery Channel Sunday night with Kim Jong and the girl from K-pop, which I know you're a big fan of K-pop, right?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you do. You're a liar. He just doesn't want to say.
Is that a cereal?
Not secure with his masculinity, but that's fine.
Is that a band?
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I have no clue.
You know more than you're letting on.
No, I just know it's K-pop. We'll find out together.
The hell is that?
We'll ask Liz. We're going to get her on in just a bit.
But I know who Ken Jeong is. He's hilarious.
The guy from The Masked Singer, the guy from The Hangover.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll learn together and find out more about that in just a bit. I assume you're going to watch it though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now we got the Scuba Radio Scuba Squad connected via the web. Barry the Bugger, who's getting ready for a lobster mini season this week. Casey the Tobacco Nut, Bubble Boy, Vinny Two Tanks. We got Kenny from Sweetwater Scuba with us as well today. And actually, Kenny's going to join me on a trip to Barbados. We're going to talk about that in just a bit. Barbados Dive Fest is happening here towards the end of August. And Kenny's going to bring out his red hat and do his best impression of Barry the Bugger and Barbados and throw it down, I think. I don't know.
I consider that an honor.
Well, I don't know. I think Kenny is considering legal action against you, Barry, for trying to infringe on his copyright. Yeah,
I've been wearing this hat a lot longer.
I don't want to speak for you, Ken.
Yes, smell it,
Kenny, but I would if I were you. Milk him for every penny he's worth.
I'm not worth much.
Well, maybe a couple. That's about it. Yeah.
Depending on how much you get, Kenny, we'll all take a chunk and be on your side at the law.
I appreciate the friendship.
Yeah. Yeah. Or lack thereof.
No key lime candy for you, Casey.
Right. Right. Okay.
You're just like Greg. You've never given me anything.
I give you aggravation.
Except crabs.
Hey, whoa. Hey, now.
Wait, I gave you Scuba Radio stickers.
Leave their love life out of it. That's
As a matter of fact, I'm running low. Dang, no one's cut. Can you give Dennis a bunch of stickers I can hand out?
When you go lobster diving this week?
Yeah.
Scuba Radio stickers? I think he has some with him,
All
so
right,
he'll be
tell
able
him
to
bring them with him.
Yeah. So Captain Dennis from our airplane show is going to go dive for lobster this week. I can't break away, unfortunately, but they're going to do that, and then they're going to catch all their lobster, which they can get 6. No, they can get 12.
12
each for each diver each day, Wednesday and Thursday this week in Florida, and then ship them all up to Orlando where I live. That is the.
Why would they do that?
Because
why would we?
I have asked. I've given them a mission, and if they choose to accept it, they'll be my friend for life, or at least for a day or so. And so you have your mission, Barry, if you choose to accept it, and you should.
What?
You really should. Yeah,
my earphones just went. I can't hear you.
Right. Okay. Well, by the way, what happened to Jerry the Diver guy? I mean,
he said
lightning.
Okay, well, not everyone at once. Oh my God. I know, but I didn't say everybody speak at once. Casey, what do you know? Where is he? I just throw to you. What did he do? I saw a shirtless Jerry.
Lightning was coming. He had to get off the beach.
Ah, okay.
So I asked him to walk off the beach holding his metal umbrella really high.
Well, I was watching the closed caption video on YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch, and I noticed he was shirtless and a glowing red.
Yes, he is a lobster man.
Yeah, like he is. Is he trying to channel the Florida spiny lobster after they've been cooked or something? Because he looked like he had a nasty burn. And,
remember, the only thing we eat is the tail. It's not like those Maine lobsters.
Okay.
How come we don't eat the inside like the Maines? Is there something different about them in there?
You can suck the head if you want, like a crawdad.
Yeah.
We're talking about lobsters.
Yeah, the Caribbean lobsters. I know that the little knuckles where the antennas are, some people will either eat the meat in there or use them in soup.
Huh.
But
you can use the antennas to floss your teeth if you want.
Right.
No, the antennas for cleaning out their butt.
I'd just like to see him suck the head like a crawdad.
Yeah.
Casey.
Yeah. Have you done that? Have you done that to a
Hell
Florida
no,
spiny lobster?
But I'd like to see Barry do it.
No, I eat the tail and that's it.
He's like the last guy I would want to see do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. That doesn't sound very appealing to me. I don't really want to watch another dude suck the tail of anything or suck the head of anything.
Okay, now you're getting weird, Greg.
I'm getting weird.
Wow. It's those good meds he's on.
Yeah. Well, I just, I saw Jerry there, and he was sitting back, all sunburnt and shirtless, and I was like. Threw up a little in my mouth, but he had a little lightning
scare. Did he try to
scare.
come back on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
He will.
He took his glasses off and he did a Cracker Jack impression of a raccoon.
Mm-hmm.
He did, huh?
We're diving tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, you're diving.
Yeah.
What for shark teeth? Are you doing the Venice Beach thing?
I'm going to meet him over there bright and early.
Okay. Well, that's a thing. All right. Well,
just so you know, CJ, I told him to stop by here and pick up cigars for you guys, and he didn't stop.
That son of a bitch.
Really? What kind of friend is he anyway? He'd rather lay out on the beach and
drink,
get a nasty sunburn.
And he was under an umbrella, so he got that probably before then.
What, you think he painted himself or something?
No, he got burned before he got under the umbrella.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see if he connects, if the lightning lets up in a bit. But first, Liz Parkinson. We'll talk to her. Stay close.
Scuba Radio. Scuba Radio.
Scuba action star Mike Scott is back in a new audiobook, Cayman Cowboys, Reefs Under Pressure. From author Eric Douglas comes the one that started it all. Listen as Mike deals with submarines, kidnapping, betrayal, and more.
He didn't even have fins or a mask to let him see in the water. He was going to be slow and blind. If it weren't for the float, he knew there would be no way he would ever make it to the surface.
Download Cayman Cowboys or Oil and Water, Return to Cayman, Turks and Chaos, and Lionfish at Amazon, booksbyeric.com, and audible.com.
Do you have a message or a product that you'd like to share with the diving world? Well, look no further than Scuba Radio. Just like you, thousands of diving enthusiasts are hearing this message, and we could be talking about you and your product or service as early as next Saturday. Remember, a terrible thing happens when you don't advertise. Nothing. Go to ScubaRadio.com, send us an email, and let's get to work to make your marketing message matter.
Prepare to rig for dive!
Your surface interval is complete. You're now clear to dive with Scuba Radio.
Scuba Radio.
The world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Scuba Radio.
Dive, dive, dive.
What's this? Shark Week.
Nice. Oh, Shark Week. It's be Shark Week. It's be Shark Week. It's be Shark Week. Just imagine us beneath the sea. Chomp, chomp. Cartilaginous, fierce and free. Chomp, chomp. Sing along with your salty crew. It's be Shark Week. It's be Shark Week. It's be Shark Week all week through. Chomp, chomp.
This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving. I am Greg the Dive Master. Shark Week starts tomorrow. We're going to check in with Liz Parkinson here in just a bit. She was like a stunt person, and I think you see her at some point during the week on a couple of episodes, but we're going to check in with her momentarily on the big show. CJ, you're going to watch it, I assume?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? You're a big fan?
I love it.
You like it. See, I think they've gotten better. And actually, I was talking to Liz earlier in the week, and she did have a stipulation when they approached her to help out. Like, look, I don't want to be a part of some kind of, Megalodon Lives type of show. If you're going to do this stuff, have some fun with it. Like Kim Jong, from the Hangover movies, had some comedic elements to Shark Week. That's fine. But, I want to have a conservation message to it. And they said, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So hopefully this week's list of shows is not going to be too sensationalistic and get that point across. Barry, you watch Shark Week? Are you a fan of Discovery Channel?
I forget it. No, I like Discovery Channel. I just forget to watch the show. So it starts tonight.
Tomorrow night.
Sunday.
Yeah, tomorrow night. Sunday night. Okay.
Right.
Listen,
Okay.
Barry, listen.
Right.
No, sharks.
What do you mean?
He's afraid of sharks.
Are you afraid of
No,
sharks?
I
That's
am
been
not afraid of
established.
sharks. It has been established that I respect that they are bigger, stronger, and have very sharp teeth.
So you're afraid of them?
No, I didn't say that. I said they're bigger, stronger, have sharp teeth.
Well,
And
is it because
we're
you're going
swimming in their
to
environment?
Well, when you go out on
So is Casey, but he's not going to hurt you.
Well, so
I
says
don't
you.
know. Yeah.
That depends on if I'm on my meds or not.
Okay. If
What
he's
was you gonna
properly
say?
medicated, he won't bite you. Like
Very
Generally,
docile. Very
don't
docile on
remember.
my meds.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember ever hearing of a shark biting a scuba diver.
What? It happens all
Have
the
you?
time.
Well, what if they're spearfishing? Maybe.
Well, I was talking about mini season is this week, and when we do have some problems, sometimes is during mini season when the divers are down there catching their lobsters. It's not major incidents, but every once in a while we'll have an aggressive nurse shark get a little antsy and go
Thanks
after
a lot.
her.
You caught him for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
right.
mean, they happen to eat lobsters.
I'll be,
Yes,
I'll
that's
be
what I'm
taking
saying.
that.
I mean,
Yeah,
I've
but
seen that.
I'm not. Really?
Speaking of sharks and things, has anybody pinged the the big great white that cruises up and down the coast, or any of the tag sharks? Are they in the area?
Yeah, well, yeah, supposedly there is one right now isn't it off of North Carolina or South Carolina?
Yeah,
or
they're
something?
all up north where
But
it's
a
cooler.
really massive one that they've been tracking. I thought I saw some news report this week. Yeah.
No, I'm not. Again, I'm not concerned.
Okay.
I
But
don't think.
I mean, you've never had a curious nurse shark come at you if you had a bag of lobsters when you're diving for lobster?
No,
Barry?
I've had those great triggerfish come after us.
Ooh,
They'll follow.
triggerfish,
They'll
they're
follow you
vicious.
around. Yeah.
Lobster?
They'll follow you around and nip it. Oh yeah, they love lobster. You know, like a leg will come off, they'll go after it.
Well, okay, that could be too.
So they'll
Succulent.
follow you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh man, chased by a triggerfish. Ooh.
Well,
Wait till it
hey,
nips at you.
honestly, the triggerfish I'm a little weary of them more than I am any kind of shark. I mean, the nurse sharks have a tendency to get a little more riled up if you're lobstering. And so if there's a couple nurse sharks following you around, I mean, they don't usually come after you, but there has been problems where like a lobster diver has gotten down there and the nurse shark got in the way or they got between it, and next thing you know, they start competing, and there's been some incidents, but real minor.
Yeah, if there's a nurse shark hanging under that ledge, find another hole.
Yeah, don't stick your hand in there going after the lobster if it's right next to a nurse shark or
Let's hope
something.
the clownfish don't get into the action.
What is it? What is this kind of grandstanding stuff Casey's doing? He's
Casey's
like, I'm a
teasing.
man. I don't care.
The scarier thing are when you have a green moray staying in that hole.
Okay.
You know, you see a lobster, you stick your hand in there, and all of a sudden something's grabbing your
Well,
arm.
that would be stupid.
Stick your hand in a crack, you may not get it back.
Mm-hmm. That's what the tickle sticks are for.
Yeah, and
Usually they'll pop their heads out though before you can look in there. You can see them pretty quick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, as long as you can see.
I've had
what
that
you're
happen.
Grabbing.
Looking down there. Whoa, hello, Mr. Eel. Okay.
Yeah. So
Why does that lobster feel slick and slimy and it's moving?
yeah, I don't think you're going to get a hand on an eel. It's going to get it. It's going to get its teeth into you before you even realize it's there. If you're doing that craziness.
Ask Captain Slate about that.
So
I was
true.
going to say, Captain Slate's the one that taught me how to tickle them on the belly, and then they'll swim up, and you can hold them.
What's that? Some girl you met on the street? What do you mean?
No, Slate. I was
Oh,
down there
God.
diving with him once, and he had an eel come in.
Oh, an
and he
eel.
showed
You're
me,
tickling
he
the
said,
belly
"You
of
let-
an eel.
Let
Okay.
the head go past, and you tickle it on the belly, and you can kind of hold it up to show people, as long as you
Okay.
don't put your hand in front of its face.
Yeah, I would never do that. Are you nuts? Hey, leave that to someone like
yeah.
Slade who does it for all the time. You would do that?
Yeah, I've done
Oh,
it. I've showed my wife eels lots of times.
All right. Casey,
I was trained by the best. Slate has all the scars to prove it.
right.
And missing body parts, I think.
I wouldn't do it. I'd leave it to the pros. I wouldn't encourage anyone to go touch anything like that.
Even Slate
You're
gets
asking-
bit once in a while.
Yeah, and he even says, you shouldn't do this. You're going to get bit. So that's just bad. A bad suggestion,
Next time
Casey.
we're diving, I'll hand you an eel.
No, you will
and then
not.
You can practice.
I will not participate in
I'll
such
say, here,
shenanigans.
Greg, and you can practice.
Nope, not gonna happen. Not gonna do it.
Are you afraid of eels, Greg?
No, I'm not afraid. I don't feel
He has a
it.
healthy respect.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't have to
I
touch
have a
this
healthy
stuff.
respect for sharks.
I do.
So going into a water where people have been feeding them and they're kind of roaming around looking for little nibbles there, I'm not going to do.
Well, it's like
Well,
any
that's what's
animal.
gonna-
You have to judge the attitude of the animal. If they're acting agitated, then no, you don't mess with them. But if they're
you use the same philosophy I do to all of you. I mean,
Oh,
when you
okay.
guys, when I'm hanging out with you, usually there's one or two people in our group that's slightly agitated, and I know when to avoid and when to go in for the kill. Right?
the kill.
Well, yeah, stab you with a dull butter knife. I know.
Okay,
I know.
well, CJ's there in the studio with you, so have a good afternoon, buddy.
Well, Jerry the
Hey,
diver
Jerry's-
guy,
he's
is
alive.
coming back. Yeah, I think he went into the hotel, and hopefully he's put on clothes.
An aloe.
Oh,
God.
Oh God!
Oh.
My eyes!
The visual. I was in shock
Jesus.
for a moment.
Hey,
That's going to be the most rewound section on YouTube right now.
you damn straight, because I'm sexy man, buddy.
Huh?
Were
Well,
those red Spanx I saw?
No.
he's got nothing on.
No.
Oh, whoa! Hey,
Oh,
hey,
no,
now.
No. Sit back down.
So much for the eye candy.
Penny just threw up.
Eye candy is exactly right.
Gay Bigfoot's on his way south right now. I can tell.
We actually have a story about Bigfoot that we have to cover today. Whether it's a coincidence that Jerry is not in Bigfoot country and in Florida right now, I don't know. But we're going to have to get to the bottom of this because was some big Bigfoot news that I'm sure Jerry is very aware of. So we'll cover that and get Liz on from Shark Week next. Stay close.
This is the Worldwide Scuba Radio Network.
Scuba Radio. Scuba Radio.
Prepare to rig for dive!
Your surface interval is complete. You're now clear to dive with Scuba Radio.
Scuba Radio.
The world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Scuba Radio.
Dive, dive, dive.
The moment you tell Stanley that I have asthma, because I don't, if it gets out, they won't let me scuba. If I can't scuba, then what's this all been about? What am I working toward?
Take it on.
This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving. I am Greg the Dive Master, and as promised, we got Liz Parkinson on Scuba Radio to talk about her participation in Shark Week. Liz, how you doing? What's going on?
I'm well, buddy. I'm good, man. How are you doing today?
We're doing great, and I'm sure you're buzzing a little bit. When you do a project like this for Discovery Channel, I mean, you did this, 2-3 months ago at least, I assume? Or what do you think?
Yeah, we shot this back, I believe it was sort of April, May, that kind of time of the year. So it's been a few months, and it's always interesting when you do a project like this because you do it and then other work comes up and you kind of move on and you sort of forget about it a bit.
Right.
And then when you start seeing all the hype that's picking up for tomorrow for the first episode being released at 8 p.m. on Discovery, you start like, oh yeah, I did that. It's so cool. And it's always fun because, being on a set and seeing how you put the show together is one thing, but then seeing how it's edited with the music and everything is something that's totally different.
I'm sure.
So yeah, I'm super fired up to see how it came together. I know that the talent we had on both shows that I was involved with have seen the episodes and they both told me how great it is. So yeah, I'm excited to see it. Tomorrow evening at 8 p.m.
I think that's an element that most people would be surprised to hear, that you haven't seen the finished project yet. I assume you see it with everybody else tomorrow night, or what?
That's right. I don't get to see it until it comes out. So like everybody else, I will be watching it for the first time when it airs. I am privy to a couple sound bites and things that I have to. After recording, we'll get the production companies to come back and we just do some audio over. So I know where the focus is and I know obviously the storyline and where the show's going, but the end product will be new to my eyes like everybody else when it airs tomorrow night.
Well, there you go. And once again, we're talking about the kickoff show, 8 o'clock, K-pop Shark Heroes. featuring Kim
Yep.
Jong and the gal. What's the other gal's name?
So the artist from K-pop Demon Hunters, her name is Rayami, and she plays the one of the K-pop hunters. Zoe is the name of her character,
Right.
and she's one of the singers, one of the three huntresses in the film K-pop Demon Hunters. Kang Young was the voice of their manager in the show, and because of their heritage and where they're both from, they came together to collaborate in this episode. I think it's going to be a great way to kick off the week. Ken is such a nice guy, so funny. We had such a great time with him. And I spent a lot of time with Rayami. I'm basically her instructor. So although I'm not featured I'm there and next to her the whole time that she'll be diving for her safety and yeah, just to be there with her and get her through all the diving beats that she'll be involved with on the show.
Yeah, you're supposed to make sure she has fun and doesn't die. I assume I don't know if that's how they
Well,
word
yeah,
it.
that's right. But you know what, Greg? She was amazing. You know, it's crazy when you have celebrities and people who, you know, we do this for fun, right? Everyone who's listening to the Scuba Radio, we're scuba divers because this is what we love to do.
Right.
But a lot of people come into stuff like this and they're told that they need to do it for the purpose of their character, for the purpose of the show. And so some of them are like, you know, there's nerves, there's a lot of, you know, apprehension. Some just don't want to do it. But I tell you what, Rayami was amazing. She came in like a wrecking ball. She was just awesome. And she had just all the positivity and all the excitement of like a new diver. She took to it really, really well. We spent some time here in Los Angeles doing some build up to, you know, skills in the pool before we went out into the ocean. And I had such a great time with her. She was a really, really great person to work with. And I hope will continue to be a friend of mine as we, you know, the episode airs and the future stuff comes up.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, hey, let's go dive and just go play as opposed to have to do a show. Maybe that's on the agenda in the future, hopefully, if you guys work out your schedules, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I think she's a pretty busy lady at this point.
I'm sure.
They're doing the tour of the music from the feature show, and I believe a second movie has been approved. I think that was released a few months ago. So I know they're pretty busy, but she loved it and she was great. And you know, Greg, it's one thing taking someone from a swimming pool where they're in all the gear out into the ocean, and we shot the show in the Bahamas. So, you know, from personal experience, the clarity of the water is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The shark life is amazing. We worked with Neil Watson right there in Bimini and North Bimini and his crew. And a lot of those guys I've known from my own time living in the Bahamas. And it was just such a great atmosphere. It was so positive, and I believe the message is conservation and sort of working together to preserve the shark species as opposed to, you know, all these mass finning and netting of them that happens all over the world.
Right. It's all about presenting something fun and entertaining, but also getting out a message that these are animals to be, you know,
100%
respected.
Exactly right. And that's one of the reasons why I decided to do this, these particular episodes. I think they have a strong message. They're not, you know, shows in the past that have sort of victimized the shark in a way maybe and made them out to be something that they're not. I think that these episodes have a really strong positive message. And I was excited for Anomaly, the production company, to sign me on to them. And I'm excited for everybody to see them, and hopefully people can sort of steer that sort of negative vibe of sometimes what Shark Week gets. I mean, you know, there are some episodes that come out that are like, I don't know about that, but I think these are strong, and I'm excited that they went in this direction. I think it's super positive. Anomaly did a great job. They are a great crew of people. And yeah, so that was one of them. And the second episode that I was involved with as a more of a host aspect is on Thursday night. It's the Ultimate Shark Dive, which will air at 10 p.m. on the 30th, which I believe is Thursday.
Okay, and what can you tell us about that? Because I've heard some things.
Yeah. So I was really stoked to be working with Paul de Gelder, who is, you know, Shark Week guy. He's been on several years of Shark Week. He's a friend of mine, and up until really recently was a close neighbor of mine here in Los Angeles. And we worked with an incredibly cool young lady. Her name is Molly Carlson, and she actually, funnily enough, she went to Florida State, which was my alumni university. We both competed for the swim dive team, and we only found that out literally as I was walking to the taxi on my way to the airport to fly to London for something else. And she's a really talented cliff diver. And you can go on her Instagram, Molly Carlson 1, and check out all the amazingly cool things that she does. But we do this cool stunt with a collaboration with Red Bull. And another reason, Greg, why I decided to do this episode was it kind of combines my life that I'm involved with now in Hollywood, the stunt world, putting it together with my passion for sharks. And in this episode, the sharks were just sort of present, and they weren't used in a way that gives them a bad light, should I say.
Okay.
So I'm excited to see how the episode was edited together. And then that airs on Thursday night.
Okay. Well, we're going to have to just tune in and watch it and keep an eye out for Liz. It's going to be amazing for sure. Well, Liz, thanks for giving us the little preview. I know you're extremely busy, and we always appreciate your time. And just keep doing the great work you're doing, man. You do just the nuttiest stuff, but I love it. And you're so gracious.
Well, oh, come on, Greg. You guys are awesome. I love that. You give people the opportunity to hear something other than politics on the radio. It's amazing.
Yes. Well, it does exist. There's a little bit of that out there. Might as well talk about sharks diving and stunt work and Hollywood and all the cool fun. Yeah, exactly. We work a few of those in there too.
I love it.
But Liz, we'll let you get back to it. Thanks for the update, and wish you the best. We'll talk to you again real soon.
Sounds great, buddy. Take it easy. So don't forget, everyone, tune in. What is it? This Thursday.
Yeah, tomorrow, we look for that first one where she's behind the scenes, and then Thursday, look for Liz a little bit more up front there. Okay, that's it for hour one. Hour two on deck. Stay close to the world's first radio show devoted to diving.
On the boat or down below if you want to stay in the know. If you be pressurized there, you'll want to be there on Scuba Radio. Let's go!
Scuba Radio. Scuba Radio is a production of Overboard Entertainment Incorporated.
Scuba Radio. This seems the logical place for fish to congregate.
Remember, you can listen live or to archives of past editions of Scuba Radio worldwide over the internet at ScubaRadio.com.
So we're in international waters? Indeed so.
Tell a friend and buddy up with your radio every week for Scuba Radio, the world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Well, it's all very nice here, but we should be going. I miss me wife and me oxygen.
Yes, we all miss our loved ones and gases. Let's go.
The opinions you just heard on Scuba Radio are those of the hosts, callers, and guests.
Okay, what I just heard? Blah, 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 blah.
They are not necessarily those of any station or network, its management, or advertisers.
Come on, quit yanking me.
Scuba diving does involve risk and should never be conducted without proper instruction and training.
Oh, what's the worst thing that could happen?
I could die.
Have any questions or comments? Feel free to do so via the web at ScubaRadio.com.
Oh, hello there. Don't be alarmed. We're just preparing your listening device for Scuba Radio, the world's first radio show devoted to diving. We do this, of course, by filling your radio with water. Don't worry, we're professionals. Thanks to me, you won't even get wet. You see, I've crammed every appendage of my body into the cracks and crevices of your radio, ensuring an airtight seal. By the way, don't touch your on-off knob. That's a very sensitive area. Anyway, I should remind you, we believe in the buddy system just like diving, so don't listen alone. Call your buddy and tell them that Scuba Radio is about to begin.
We're gonna start a new life under the sea.
So, am I gonna drown?
Of course not. Just stay calm and let the gentle currents relax your every muscle.
Under the sea, under the sea.
Did it just get warmer?
There'll be no accusations, just friendly crustaceans under the sea.
Where the hell are the sharks?
And now, here's your dive guide for Scuba Radio, Greg the Dive Master.
And welcome to hour two of the world's first radio show devoted to diving, otherwise known as
The Douche.
The Deuce. By the way, we had Liz Parkinson on at the end of hour one. And, I didn't want to take up too much of her time today because she's making the rounds, the PR rounds for Shark Week, which kicks off tomorrow on Discovery Channel. However, she was also just inducted into the Women's Diver Hall of Fame. So she's kind of taken over that torch as well for Zale Perry, who passed away last week. And I know that Liz would be the first person to, give a tip of the hat to that lady for inspiring her back in the day. But Liz is doing her own thing in her own right and getting recognized for it now as well. So that's pretty cool. That's good stuff indeed. So congrats to her on that. Now we got some big stuff to share today. Literally since last week, I've been working on this behind the scenes, but it literally came together this past week. And of course, what I'm talking about is Barbados Dive Fest. And when I say, of course, that's only for me because I haven't told any of you guys about it because I wasn't sure it was going to happen, but it has been confirmed. Scuba Radio is about to participate in the first Barbados Dive Fest in August. I think it kicks off like on the 18th, and we're going to come there for the ending festivities to help host some of the fun elements of the event, like end of show parties, which is what we specialize in, bringing a little fun and frivolity to an event like that.
I have something to ask.
No, you're not allowed to ask anything.
Well,
but
Greg, if
What?
you're bringing the fun, then why was I not invited?
Well, because you're wasting time. You're running around naked in Florida, and I could have reached out to you, but you've been, gallivanting with your shirt off up and down the Florida's west coast and scaring all the Floridians down here, Jerry, and so I don't know what to think of that other than I know Barbados would not be ready for such a thing.
Well, he's at the beach, Greg. That's why he's not wearing a shirt.
You think that's all it is?
He's at the beach.
He's not at the beach right
Greg.
now. He's in his apartment or something. I can see him. And
Greg,
he's shirtless.
We got run off at the beach because the lifeguard
Yeah,
said
for
it's
legal
lightning.
reasons, right? You're scaring the locals, weren't you? Again,
No.
The lifeguard said, "Quit drinking."
Lifeguard said it's lightning. Beach is closed.
Okay. Well,
And you always
close.
pay attention to authority.
That's a beach.
Well, Amy's with me, and
yeah,
she wants to run when the authorities say closed.
Closed or close?
Closed.
Because you don't have enough clothes on right now.
No, bad moves.
What? Why is he?
Good thing we're a radio show.
Wow. Unfortunately, people can see this on YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch, and they just threw up a little in their mouth.
Hey, well, the guy. Look, I introduced a guy. He's new, just moved here from Arizona. He just got his PADI certification.
Right.
He's an open water diver. I just introduced him to Scuba Radio today.
Yeah.
So we're good to go there.
Okay,
He
good.
didn't quit?
You didn't scare him off?
No, hell no.
Okay.
He was impressed with my shark tooth setup.
Your shark tooth setup. What does that mean?
Yeah, well, my sifter and my shovel.
So you're over at Venice.
high-tech.
You're around Venice Beach, Florida right now. Is that where you are, Jerry the Diver Guy?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm at Venice Beach right now.
And so you've been sifting.
You said that earlier.
Finding any shark teeth?
All right. So you're sifting the sand for shark teeth. That's what you've been
Yes.
doing. All right.
Yes.
So CJ just told me that he's planning to join you tomorrow. To
Yes,
do
we
more
are.
of the same.
We are actually going out tomorrow with Black Gold Fossil Charters, which is a group that Kenny recommended here in Venice Beach.
Okay. What? Say it again. What was the name of the company?
Black Gold Fossil Charters.
Okay, Black Gold
Ooh,
Fossil.
maybe you're going
charts.
to find some fossils.
Well, you're going to find some. hopefully you'll find some megalodon shark teeth. That's what
Or
you're
they'll
going
have
for.
a fossil diving
Yeah,
off
that's
the boat at least.
Yeah.
That's what we're going for is the megalodons.
Yeah, but what you've been doing this all week over on the west coast of Florida?
Well, no, I haven't been over here all week. No, I have been at Disney since Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We were at Universal.
Okay.
Universal Studios.
So you were right
we
down
just-
the road from headquarters, and you didn't call me.
Greg, you were in Oshkosh.
I was at
No,
an air
he was
show.
back on Thursday.
You were at Air Ventures.
Yeah, we
He
were
was
doing.
back on Thursday.
That's right. Captain Dennis is with us. He can vouch for me. Yeah.
You were back on Thursday. I was heading over here Thursday. So you were out trying to be a airplane pilot,
right?
Which nowhere close to it yet.
Hey, but he was at least in the cockpit of a 737. And we
Yeah.
have pictures.
So suck it, loser.
Oh, yeah. He was sitting in a cockpit of a 737.
It's still closer
but he
than he's been
wasn't
in a long
flying.
time.
Yeah, that's right.
So did he fly any this week?
Yes, I flew back and forth from Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Yeah.
Was you the pilot in command this week?
Was you?
No.
Was you the pilot in command this week?
Grammatically, yes, because I'm always in command of where I go. But I don't understand why are we even talking about this? I mean, why does it matter?
Yeah, that's a completely different show.
You brought it
You're on
up.
the wrong show.
No, I didn't. I said, well, you were in Orlando, right down the street from headquarters, and you didn't even tell me you were here. I didn't know you were here.
Well, even worse yet, he's
Greg.
20 to 30 minutes from my house and didn't bother to let me know.
Yeah,
I could have met him up at the
what
airport.
kind of dive
Jeez.
buddy are you, Jerry the diver guy?
And he went right past my house. Didn't
Greg,
pick up
he asked
any
me if-
cigars for CJ.
Greg, he asked me if I would come dive with him tomorrow. So what does that tell you?
Tells you he wants you
to dive with him.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
He didn't ask you.
He didn't ask me. He might ask you.
You don't know.
CJ's the only important one.
Okay. Look at Barry.
He's my
Barry is all
I'm my
dejected
home.
right now and
I
feeling.
am
No,
not-
Barry's fine.
And feeling a little jealous.
Barry's checking out. This is a 3-tank fossil dive you're doing?
Yeah, think so.
Yes.
3-tanker.
You're going to be out there for a long time.
Yeah, we are.
Mhm.
We don't care.
6 hours.
We
No,
don't
it's-
care how
it's
long
nice.
we're out there.
I don't think you're in deep water either, are you?
No,
Doubt it.
35 foot's max.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have
I-
you found anything just sifting sand there on the beach where you've been the last day or so, or no?
Yes.
Like
chicken,
what?
we have.
chicken bones.
Yeah.
Well,
Bottle caps.
Beetles.
we found tons of shells and shark's teeth and
Like what kind of shark
different
teeth?
things.
Any big ones or just a bunch of little small little things?
just small ones right now.
Yeah.
Seagull turds.
Really? Wow. Were they dried up or mushy?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, we'll find out more next. Stay close.
This is the Worldwide Scuba Radio Network.
When it comes to manufacturing quality dive gear, pretty much all the big players were forced to produce their stuff overseas. Next Underwater Products, however, took a different approach, bringing design and assembly back to the USA. They have an impressive story, and you can read all about it at nexdive.com, along with checking out their complete line of high-quality dive gear. Each Nex regulator system is made to order, cutting down on overhead, which allows Nex to give you way more bang for your diving buck. At the core of each Nex regulator is a unique modular design that can be easily modified as your diving skills and preferences evolve over time. And get this, Nex is the Scuba Lab Tester's Choice winner for 2025. Your best dive will be your next dive. Just go to nexdive.com and order now. That's nexdive.com. Nex Underwater Products. Make your next dive your best dive at nexdive.com.
Show off your good taste and wear your favorite radio show and podcast logo with official Scuba Radio merch.
Merch is short for merchandise.
No Thank you. Very helpful. We've got more than ever at ScubaRadio.com.
I like it. Sweet.
We're talking high-quality, sharp-looking scuba radio hats, shirts, hoodies, beach towels, blankets, board shorts, rash guards, pajama pants, coffee mugs, phone cases, magnets, umbrellas, wall clocks, tennis shoes, even flip-flops.
That's a mouthful.
It is a lot of scuba radio swag.
Big time. Lots of stuff. Speaking of which, tell them about the scuba radio stuff for women divers.
We didn't forget about the ladies. We've got women's leggings, crop top tees, and tons more stuff for women.
I rock my scuba radio merch all the time. Tons of compliments.
Flex yo riz.
What?
Represent the drip.
Just don't.
The biggest assortment of scuba radio merch ever. Get yours now at ScubaRadio.com.
Prepare to rig for dive!
Your surface interval is complete. You're now clear to dive with Scuba Radio.
Scuba Radio.
The world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Scuba Radio.
Dive, dive, dive.
Did you ever take an acid?
No.
All right. What happens when you take acid or go scuba diving is the same thing. If you take acid or go scuba diving, you come back. But you're a little different.
I'm a deep sea diver. Got a stroke and I can't go wrong.
This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving. I am Greg the Dive Master. All right, so CJ's in the studio with us. We have Scuba Radio Scuba Squad connected via the web. Barry the Bugger, Casey the Tobacco Nut, Bubble Boy, Jerry the Diver Guy, who's been sifting for shark teeth around the west coast of Florida. Captain Dennis from my airplane show with us because he has something cool with him right now. Vinny Two Tanks rounding out the crew. Oh, and we got Kenny from Sweetwater Scuba. We gotta talk to him about Barbados here in just a bit. But before we get to that and talk a little bit more about what's going on with CJ and Jerry, who are going, they're going to go shark teeth hunting or searching. Dennis is the reason he came on today is to showcase a new device that might come in handy this week for Florida Spiny Lobster mini season, and it's an official Scuba Radio lobster gauge. Look at that. 3D printed, right, Dennis? That's what you did?
Yep.
You 3D printed that?
Yep, I made those up just for you, Greg.
Yeah, those are pretty,
Did you
pretty
measure
awesome.
that with a ruler?
No,
Yeah.
I actually downloaded the off of the internet and then customized it. But yes, it's 3 inches, and I put a caliper on it just to make sure
Just
it's
to make
exact even after printing.
Right.
So here's the
sweet.
big question. I have the
Okay.
big question.
Okay, Casey has a question. We'll let him ask it this
Greg?
time. Yeah.
Are you going to give each of us a free lobster gauge?
No, you're going to
No.
pay Dennis to have him make you one. Pretty
Wow,
simple.
What the heck?
He did it, not me.
Well, you should be able to foot the bill there, Mr. Dive Around the World.
What?
Mr. Barbados.
He will make.
Mr.
will make 'em-
Producer Director.
Billy Barbados.
Mr. Fiji, Mr. Hay.
Yeah.
There's no charity for bums like us. You know that. Casey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Vinny is the only Scuba Radio Scuba Squad member in reality today.
That
Which is shocking.
understands you.
Yeah. Yeah.
you're gonna
Vinny's
go
the only
be
one that
Barbados.
will.
Okay.
Representing the show.
What?
We're the show, Greg.
Okay.
No,
So
we're not
what?
the show.
What do you
We're
want
the
from me?
show.
Well, you want me to make Dennis work for free?
No.
Well, why would this be any different than
Exactly. Right. I said so. You know, if he's going to work for free, he might as well work for the other people that work for free. So you guys got to work a deal with Dennis.
So what
Maybe-
you're saying is you want your names on the back of these and the Scuba Radio logos on the front. Huh? Is that it?
I didn't think about that, but that's not a bad idea, actually.
Oh,
Well, because then when
trust
they
me.
lose it, at least we know whose it was.
True.
Yeah, when a Florida Fish and Wildlife find it and say, "Oh, look, this is trash. Let's go back to Greg."
Well, no.
Put
if it
Scuba
has-
Radio.
has
Yeah,
your
put
name on it.
his name
Dennis,
only.
I'm
Okay,
Yeah.
wait, you guys. What happened to raising your hand? You got way too many people. If you're going to say something, raise your hand for Christ's sakes. Jeez. All right, Casey. Yes.
Dennis, I'm just trying to get Greg to acknowledge that maybe we are part of this show rather than him just hogging all the glory and traveling around the world.
Okay.
Well, that's
Do you really think that's going to work?
I don't think he needs us.
No, I don't think so. But every once in a while, I take a shot. You know, if you don't take the shot, you'll never hit a target. So every once in a while, I throw it out.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
True.
Yeah.
Well, Liam,
Mister Suck it, loser.
Yeah.
See, I don't even have to say anything. They answer their own questions.
The only good thing is none of us will ever be a scuba douche like Greg.
Oh, now it's getting nasty.
Oh, I got that one right.
Wait.
You're gonna hurt my feelings.
That is shots fired.
Ah, okay.
Ooh,
come on, Greg. Let us. Come on, Greg.
What?
We want a rebuttal to that.
Okay. Anywho. All right. So moving on. Oh, by the way, Dennis, I love the lobster gauge that you 3D printed. Maybe capitalize the SDR on the Scuba Radio, but other than that, it looks great. And if you want to personalize them, I think we got a winner there, dude. That's pretty sweet.
But we can do that.
Yeah.
And maybe we should even make up a bunch to give away at DEMA.
Maybe we'll do that.
Put DEMA 2026 on the back or something like that.
Yeah. Well, Dennis and Barry are going to go dive for lobsters for our mini season this week. So you guys put them to the test, make sure they work, right? By catching lobsters and sending us the tails.
If y'all go to jail
for what?
Because they're undersized, we know not to use them.
Yeah. Well, they're not. They're
but
perfectly
anyway,
measured technological
Jerry may have had a
marvels.
drink or two.
It's not going to happen, Jerry, because what he's going to put on is that owned by Greg. His telephone number. So if FWC does find a lobster like that and he looks at that, he'll say, it's
all
Greg
Greg's fault.
Let's go and knock on his door.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. Whatever.
I don't think you can blame your tool.
Yeah.
If you're caught with shorts.
That's right. You can't do that.
I just want to give a big shout out to Black Gold Fossil Charters for hooking me and CJ up this weekend.
All right. Well, the proof's going to be in the pudding. Are you gonna? If you find some shark teeth, then I will be impressed.
What
tomorrow.
city is that in, Jerry?
Kenny has dove with these guys, so
they can put them on the teeth. Even Jerry and CJ. You think they can do that?
What do you mean even Jerry and CJ?
I mean, Katie went down the anchor line and found this almost 4-inch megalodon tooth in perfect condition. They're called megs, by the way. They don't call them megalodon teeth.
Yeah, Greg.
Greg.
Yeah, Greg.
Okay.
Thank you, Kenny. Now we won't sound like imbeciles.
Come on, it's not that easy to find a teeth that size. Come on.
Well, if you got the right dive operator, it's taking you to the hot spots. Yeah, I found one.
Really?
I didn't find a 4-incher, but I got one that's like 2.5 inches. I did years
I think
ago.
the 4 inches are pretty rare, aren't they?
Well,
mostly the small ones.
Not out here in Florida. Only there in California.
What do you mean only in California?
They don't find 4-inch megalodon teeth in California.
Well,
I don't think there's any there.
Well, there you go. So you're in the wrong coast.
Okay.
Thank you. That's very informative of you.
See, he mistook the Venice, California for Venice, Florida.
I think so.
But y'all don't realize that
makes
Greg's
sense.
used to 2.5 inches anyway.
Okay.
Greg is 2.5 inches.
Way to make it awkward. Way to make it awkward, Jerry.
Okay.
That is just so wrong.
Okay.
You know?
Moving on to 3 inches.
Well, we're out of time.
Yeah. Jeez. All right, we're going to talk about Barbados Dive Fest because we definitely need to change the subject of discussion with this crew. That's coming up next.
Scuba Radio. Scuba Radio.
Come as a guest, leave as a friend. It's a philosophy that comes from the top down at Explorer Ventures liveaboards. It doesn't matter if you're traveling solo, with a buddy, or group. Explorer Ventures does the liveaboard dive experience right. For proof, no, Explorer Ventures has one of the best repeat customer stats in the dive industry. They're also the official liveaboard company of Scuba Radio. You've likely heard us talk about Explorer Ventures Scuba Radio scuba cruise trips many times, and we invite you to join us on the next one. However, whether we're on board with you or not, I'll bet an Explorer Ventures liveaboard trip will be one of the best dive experiences you've ever had. It just doesn't get any better. Saba St. Kitts, Turks and Caicos, the Galapagos, Maldives, Indonesia, humpback whales, and the Silver Banks, new destinations and itineraries are being added all the time. Call one of their talented travel consultants to find the Explorer Ventures liveaboard experience that's just right for you. 1-800-322-3577. That's 1-800-322-3577. Or visit explorerventures.com. That's explorerventures.com.
Prepare to rig for dive! Your surface interval is complete. You're now clear to dive with Scuba Radio.
Scuba Radio.
The world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Scuba Radio.
Dive, dive, dive. Hi, I'm Captain Slate from Captain Slate's Atlantis Dive Center in Florida, and you're listening to my good buddy and dive pal, Greg the Dive Master, from the world's first radio show devoted to diving, Scuba Radio. Scuba Radio. Scuba Radio.
I love it. All right, thanks, Captain Slate. This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving. So, matter of fact, the Keys are going to be hopping for mini season this week, Wednesday and Thursday. 48 hours for recreational divers to get a shot at catching 6 bugs each day per diver in the Keys and 12 everywhere else. So, if you're out there doing it and having some fun, you're going to have a good old time. Jerry the diver guy.
Be safe and watch out for boats.
Yes, you definitely got to be safe.
I hear the Keys is a little busier than South Florida too.
Yes, it is. They're going to be cranking, and there's going to be a lot of boats out on the water. So be safe if you're out there doing it. But it is a lot of fun.
Water too. Well, and remember, the only thing you need to drive a boat in Florida is a credit card.
Yeah, and that's fine.
That is true.
Just a credit card, no brains? Sounds like my state.
Sounds like Vinny's got a spot. He's got a shot at doing this. Yeah.
Hey, I saw there's a lot of vehicles heading down the turnpike towards the Keys.
Yes.
Yep. Right now, a lot of the places have mandatory 5 or 7 day stays at the hotels. They're not doing short stays for anyone there.
Right.
They don't have to.
Yeah. Well,
it's going to be packed. So
Dennis,
bring your patience.
And Barry are going to go do mini season and go out with Jeff at South Florida Diving Headquarters. So they'll report back next week, see how they do. Test out the new Scuba Radio lobster gauge, make sure it works. And then they're going to catch their limit, hopefully 12 per diver per day.
We will always catch our limit, Greg, just like you. We'll limit out on the radio.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you'll clean them. You'll clean them lobster, the Florida spiny lobster, and then send us up some tails or fly them up. Captain Dennis could just fly them up to me, which would be acceptable as well. And then
you'll
Jerry,
allow that?
Yes.
Okay.
And Jerry and CJ have decided to go after shark teeth instead of lobster dive. So you're
probably
do
easier
that
to hunt those.
Hey, Greg.
What?
Suck it, loser.
No.
Suck it, loser.
Okay, let's see who's going to actually suck it after I tell my story. Why I'm not going to mini season or the shark teeth. Dennis, as he alluded to earlier, we were in Oshkosh, Wisconsin for Just Plain Radio. We produced a bunch of shows. It was the largest aviation show in the world, and we were there hanging out for a few days doing some broadcasts. So a little bit behind schedule because of that travel. However, while I was away, I got a call from our friends in Barbados, and they asked if we would come and participate in Barbados Dive Fest, which, as I said earlier, is going to happen. Let's see, I think it kicks off 2 weeks from today or 3 weeks from today, the 18th or so of August. And so it's kind of come together last minute, but we worked it out. So I'm going to Barbados, Jerry, and you're not. Now who's sucking it?
Well,
excuse me.
All 2.5 inches.
Oh.
Okay. I think we got our answer. So,
Greg, do they speak English in Barbados?
Oh, of course.
Okay,
It's,
then please tell me.
Uh-huh.
There is a drinking establishment called Barbados.
I would imagine, knowing
If there's not, there needs to be.
knowing the folks on that island that I've met over the years at the dive shows like DEMA and the scuba shows and things, I would be surprised if there is not. And if not, we'll name one while we're there.
Well,
now, what do they drink mostly? Their rum, like the other Caribbean
Yeah,
nations?
yeah, they'll have their. I'm sure they got a Barbados rum
CJ,
drink.
you know good and well it's a Caribbean. It's going to be rum.
Well, that's what I assume.
Yeah, CJ said that.
And you know good and well that Greg is going to take his little cup and sip it for 5 freaking hours and not drink it.
Someone sounds jelly.
And he's not going to dive none because he's going to, I got to do this, I got to do that. Oh, I can't do, I can't,
Okay.
wait, I
All
got
right.
to go over here.
All right, Jerry, go ahead and mute your mic. You've said enough.
No, Greg.
I'm going to put you in the corner if you keep it up.
Jealous is the truth, Greg.
All right, Casey,
Me and
real
CJ
quick.
is going to dive.
Yeah, okay. Real quick, Casey, what?
Well, I if I heard you right, you said we have been invited.
Yeah.
That would mean the rest of us were included.
No, you guys don't matter. Kenny is going to go, though.
Oh, that's the we. Okay.
Yeah.
No, okay.
No,
All right.
Kenny from Sweetwater Scuba is going to come out and do his video thing and do some stuff maybe for his YouTube channel and social media and that kind of thing. Capture some of the excitement. Are you jonesing for this, Kenny? This will be fun, don't you think?
I can't wait, Greg. I think it's August 16th through 22nd.
Okay, there you
and,
go. Good.
I think we catch the last day, and then we're there for the closing ceremony, right?
Right. And we're going to come in at the end of the event and hang out with the folks that have been hanging all week and interviewing them for our show and that kind of stuff and basically hang over a couple extra days, get some diving in and shoot some video, just have some fun, soak in what the island has to offer, get ready for Dive Fest for next year. So the idea was they said, could you come out this year? I know it's last minute. Participate a little bit, get a little taste, and then we'll ramp it up for next year. I said, absolutely. Let's make it work, and we did. And Kenny is coming just so he can come back on the air of Scuba Radio the week after and tell Jerry to suck it. That is the ultimate payoff, is it not, Kenny?
It was the selling point. Greg kept pushing it.
I called up Kenny. I said, hey, I got an idea.
Well, I'm glad Kenny's going.
Yeah.
Because then we'll actually see some video
Yeah.
in a timely manner other
See?
than you shooting way too much and then never editing it.
Well, okay. So, I mean.
Greg's, I'll send that to you in a few days.
Well,
in a few days.
I mean,
it
Kenny is going to
happens.
actually contribute something worthwhile. That's why I thought he would be a good member to bring along for this little adventure. Yeah.
So you're using Kenny to promote your videos.
No, Kenny's going to shoot his own video.
Greg,
He's going to do his.
whatever.
Kenny, you've never been to
Yeah,
Barbados
Greg.
either. Is that right?
I've only heard about it on Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. See. So I
Kenny-
mean, everyone has their own reason.
It's just like that, Kenny. Exactly like the movie.
Yeah.
I was hoping the ride with the fires and everything.
Oh, you never know. They know how to blow up things for their
A lot
party.
of
so anything's
winches, the
possible.
dirty skirts. It's great.
Huh. Dirty
All
skirts.
all I can tell you, Kenny, is do not post no videos with Greg in it. None whatsoever.
See, now you guys should be more supportive because what I'm trying to
We
do,
have support.
I'm trying to lay the groundwork for us to come back in 27 with all of you. And the only way that was going to happen is if I didn't kind of, show the entire crew all at once and scare them away. I mean, you guys would like to go, wouldn't you?
No,
Yeah.
How much is it going to cost us?
Barbados is on the agenda.
Okay, well then
that is for sure.
All right, well then
But
quit talking trash like what you're doing right now.
Look, I'm not talking trash. I'm
talking
talking
smack.
honesty.
Honesty.
Yes.
He's talking Virginian.
Shut up, Casey.
You know, I think it's
truth,
the booze.
The truth is the truth.
The truth serum is what he's been drinking, I think. And it's
Blizzards.
Yeah, could be some of that. Could be some of that. All right, well, we'll see how it goes. More coming up. Stay close.
This is the Worldwide Scuba Radio Network.
Prepare to rig for dive!
Your surface interval is complete. You're now clear to dive with Scuba Radio.
Scuba Radio.
The world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Scuba Radio.
Dive, dive, dive.
I want to catch the oldest lobster on the planet. I want to look in the magnificent eyes of this beast. Say, oh my God, you're magnificent.
What time is it? It's sexy lobster time. Sexy lobster time. It's sexy lobster time.
Sing it.
Who's a sexy lobster? I'm a sexy lobster. You a sexy lobster? You ain't no sexy lobster. Yeah, I'm the only sexy lobster around here. Ain't no room for more than one sexy lobster in here.
This is the world's first radio show devoted to diving. I apologize if you've been watching us on YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch, because Jerry the Diver Guy just did his best impression of a Florida spiny lobster. He's lobster red and he has his shirt off, and he was grinding like a whore. Did you see that? Did you see that? That inappropriate. Very inappropriate, young
He
man.
was actually imitating the orangutan off Jungle Book.
Yeah. That's right. Get it right, Greg.
I think I nailed it. Barry the Bugger, what say you?
Barry the Bugger wants some answers to questions. What's the capital of Barbados?
The capital of Barbados?
Yeah.
Is
because you're going to be representing, so.
No, I'm going there to learn about the island. I don't know anything about it. I've never been there.
Anything about it?
Not really, other than I know the people that I've met from the island at the dive shows have been awesome folks. Like Andre, we're going to hang out with.
I'm going to help you so that you don't, so you don't look too bad in front of him.
He's going to look bad no matter what, Barry.
The capital is called Bridgetown. Do you know what the official language is in Barbados?
Barbadian.
No, English.
Oh, yeah. Well,
and the currency, what's it called?
The balloons.
No, Barbadian dollar.
Yeah.
Do you know when it gained independence from the UK? What year?
Vinny Two Tanks knows.
1788.
No.
Oh.
Well, what were you going to say then,
1812.
I was just going to say, did we meet those people in the bar at the last Scuba show?
Absolutely,
I
we
met
did.
those people. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
1966.
Which explains why Vinny's not going.
That's true. But could you take a minute and explain, you know what the events, all I know is a dive festival, what's that consist of?
Well, we'll know when we get there. I mean, we're coming in for the end of the event because this came together very, very quickly. And I actually was already committed during the week. So we're going to fly over on Friday, and then Friday night, Saturday, they have a big blowout Saturday night. Where all the people that have been diving for the week we'll talk to and do a broadcast and that kind of thing. And then, Kenny and myself, we'll hang over a few extra days and get another day of diving in to kind of catch up, being that we weren't there during the week, and line things up for 2027.
Now, do you know what kind of critters they have native to the island?
They have fish. And
more specifically,
coral. And I've heard a lot of good things, actually, about the diving over the years. From once again my friends that I've met at the dive shows.
Like what kind of good things?
Well, just like I mean, the reefs are in pretty nice shape and stuff, but we hope to go see for ourselves. Yeah.
What brand of rum is it
He
the
doesn't
home
know.
to?
Pussers.
The Kappa.
No, actually, it's Barbados rum.
Nope. Yeah, but what's the name of it?
Mount Gay.
There you go.
Hello.
It's the world's oldest rum brand.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Greg,
Duh.
Okay, so you
Greg,
got
That is not a verb.
Greg, if
Yes,
you
Jerry.
remember, our friend Walt DiMartini
I do remember
went
him.
over
Yes.
to
Barbados.
Mount Gay.
He's still alive, by the way, Jerry. The way you're talking there.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Greg doesn't reference him that much. He went over to Mount Gay rum and had his own
barrel
bottles
pick.
made.
Yeah.
Do you know what what kind of food that they're famous for in Barbados?
Seafood.
Yeah, what kind? Any specific that you know?
Otters.
Whatever they catch out of the
This
ocean.
one's going to be unusual. It's called flying fish.
Yeah, that's not that unusual for the Caribbean.
I didn't know anyone ate those. Another one's called cuckoo.
Okay.
C-O-U-C-O-U. And
that's
macaroni
you, Barry.
pie.
Cuckoo.
Macaroni pie.
Yeah, so
All
that's
right.
their
Well,
celebrated
actually,
cuisine.
believe it or not, flying fish sandwiches is a very popular lunchtime type of thing you can get all throughout the Caribbean, not just Barbados.
I didn't know. I mean,
Yeah.
how do you catch them? With a net or with a hook and rod?
Well, you're on a boat. They just fly and hit your boat. Oh, I got lunch. Yeah. Dink.
I could see if you had a
Dink,
net or
dink.
something and you catch them while they're flying.
No,
Hey,
actually,
just
at
grab 'em up.
night if you're like anchored offshore at night when the flying fish are out, sometimes during the summer they'll go be attracted to the light of the boat, and you'll hear them all night long. Tink, tink, tink. Like a metal boat. Tink, and then you wake up and they have to swish them back into the ocean off the deck.
So you got to
fish.
know a
Eat
few
'em.
things before you go there. You got to do some research.
I've done all the research I need to go. I'm bringing my dive gear. Got a camera. We're
And you
gonna
know where
do
the
our
rum is,
broadcast
right.
thing. We're gonna
Barry.
learn together. That's why I'm
Barry.
going.
Yes,
Barry.
Jerry. Yes, Jerry.
Barry,
Yes,
you
Jerry.
know good and well Greg is not going to research anything.
Well, yeah, but he could try.
No, the whole idea is for me to go and learn, and everyone learn along with me. That's how this show works.
You know the best
We've been
part
doing it
about,
So you're saying
30
it's
years.
educational.
Yeah.
the
Duh.
best part about it being Barbados is it's an island and Greg can't get lost. He just makes a circle.
Okay.
Oh,
Thanks.
you want to?
You remember what I said earlier about the reason you guys aren't going is because I don't want to scare the folks there in Barbados away from having us on the island. You're not helping right now. You're really not helping your case, and I'm trying to lay the groundwork for next time. And you guys should
They're just
you should
doing
be
that's just,
supportive.
they're just engaging in a little good-natured ribbing.
That's not good nature ribbing. That is
He's smiling when he says it.
annoying.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah, it's just a little
it's not being very supportive.
Greg.
shenanigans, tomfoolery.
Greg, you'll be all right. Trust me.
Trust
Those
you.
friends,
Trust
those
you.
Friends, those friends at Barbados are my friends as well.
Okay, I think they at best would consider you an acquaintance, but
Just watch out for falling coconuts, Greg.
yeah, maybe not. Maybe
Better
may not
yet,
need
Greg, just stand under a tree and watch for them.
to. Okay.
See, now that was mean. That's just a mean thought.
Greggy, do you know where you're going to be in Barbados
Did
for
he
this
just
show?
call me Greggy?
Greggy.
Ooh, Greggy.
We're going to be staying
Ooh.
at the Hilton Barbados, which is a beautiful
Ooh.
property, and of
What's-
course I'll talk about that.
What's the
Only-
name of
But
the
I've
beach?
seen the picture. I don't
Oh,
know. Hilton.
only,
It's the,
ga- only gay Bigfoot calls him Greggy.
Whoa.
yeah, we never did address the fact that they found the corpse of Bigfoot this past week. I mean,
Well, are there more than one, or is that the one and only?
no, that's the one. It was made the news this week.
Well, how can we have a moment of silence for him at the beginning of the show?
Well,
Yeah,
because
Greg.
probably
its dying words was, "I love you, Greggy."
No, they just haven't notified the next of kin yet.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just because
Nobody cares.
And
Yes,
that's
they do,
other than
Katie.
Jerry the diver guy, his woodland friend. And
People care, Vinny.
I didn't say anything.
but they found an 8-foot.
Greggy
They
cares.
found an
Just
8-foot
sit
hairy
there.
dead Bigfoot, and he's making the rounds. Like you can go see him. They stuffed him so you can you
It
can
looked
go see him.
pretty. I mean, it was a crazy picture. It looked real. I don't know if it
Yeah,
is or not.
it looked like
All
a
right,
hairy Jerry the diver guy.
The Hilton Barbados Resort's located in Needham's Point.
Okay, well there
We
you go.
love you, Greggy.
Who's up?
Good
Jerry
God.
the diver guy. Okay,
I
anywho.
can only wish.
They're going to go shark teeth hunting, and Barry's going to go lobster hunting. We'll reconvene next week. Till then, remember, it's always better. Where, gang? Come
Downward
on.
sweater.
Down where it's wetter.
Safe diving, everyone.
If you be pressurized there, you'll want to be there on Scuba Radio.
Scuba Radio.
Scuba Radio is a production of Overboard Entertainment Incorporated.
Scuba Radio.
This seems the logical place for fish to congregate.
Remember, you can listen live or to archives of past editions of Scuba Radio worldwide over the internet at ScubaRadio.com.
So we're in international waters?
Indeed so.
Tell a friend and buddy up with your radio every week for Scuba Radio, the world's first radio show devoted to diving.
Well, it's all very nice here, but we should be going. I miss me wife and me oxygen.
Yes, we all miss our loved ones and gases. Let's go.
The opinions you just heard on Scuba Radio are those of the hosts, callers, and guests.
Okay, what I just heard? Blah, 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 blah.
They are not necessarily those of any station or network, its management, or advertisers.
Come on, quit yanking me.
Scuba diving does involve risk and should never be conducted without proper instruction and training.
Oh, what's the worst thing that could happen?
I could die.
Have any questions or comments? Feel free to do so via the web at ScubaRadio.com.